Byte of Truth. Outsmarting deepfakes with digital literacy.
You ever stare at an image online and think, wait a second, does the Pope actually wear Balenciaga? No? Just me? Welcome back to Byte of Truth, the podcast where we explore the weird, wonderful, and occasionally worrisome intersection of tech and society. I'm your host, Sébastien, and today, we're diving into a digital dilemma that's equal parts impressive and unnerving: deepfakes. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you. We're here to empower you. Because, as a new study shows, with the right kind of digital literacy, you can train your brain to spot AI-generated fakery better than you might expect.
Why deepfakes matter, and why they're so darn good.
Let's start with the basics. Deepfakes, those AI-generated images that make you do a double take, have been making headlines for years. We've seen fake Trump arrests, hyper-fashionable popes, and even Zelensky allegedly announcing surrender to Russia. Spoiler alert, none of it was real. And the problem isn't just that deepfakes exist. It's that they're getting better, easier to make, and harder to detect, especially as AI tech democratizes access to tools like Midjourney and DALL-E. Deepfakes are no longer just toys for mischievous Redditors. They're potential weapons in information warfare, used to manipulate elections, stoke unrest, or just confuse the living daylights out of your average social media scroller.
Can we detect deepfakes without relying on tech?
Now here's the kicker. While automated detection tools exist, they're far from foolproof. Think of them like spam filters in 2004, decent, but often hilariously wrong. Deepfakes evolve faster than detection algorithms can keep up. That's exactly what researchers Dominique Geisler, Claire Robertson, and Stefan Feuerriegel asked. And in their study with 1,200 participants, they tested whether simple digital literacy interventions could help people become better deepfake detectives. Spoiler, yes, they can. And no, you don't need a PhD in computer vision.
The 5 tools of digital discernment.
So what does help? The researchers tested 5 interventions. 1. Textual tips, simple descriptions of common deepfake errors. Think, merged fingers are a red flag. 2. Visual examples, the same tips, but with images to make it real. Fake, you get it. 3. Gamified training, spot the error quizzes with points, timers, and real-time feedback. 4. Feedback-based learning, repeated exposure to deepfakes with instant feedback. 5. AI Explainer, a crash course in how deepfakes are made under the AI hood. The most effective? Visual examples and simple textual tips. Just showing people what to look for, like impossible shadows or wrong hand thumb situations, boosted their detection accuracy by up to 13 percentage points. Gamification worked a little, feedback even less, and the AI crash course? Surprisingly meh. Turns out, knowing how the sausage is made doesn't help much in identifying what's in the bun.
The long game. Can we retain these skills?
But here's where things get tricky. 2 weeks later, participants did a second image test. And while the trained groups still performed better than the control, the statistical significance faded. In plain English, the boost was real, but maybe not permanent. Like that high school French you kinda remember, but kinda don't. Still, this matters. Because even a temporary nudge in discernment could slow the viral spread of disinformation. And if you repeat these interventions, like media literacy booster shots, it could create lasting immunity to visual nonsense.
What didn't happen, and why it matters.
One thing the researchers were worried about was backfire. What if people became too skeptical and started doubting real images too? You know, Like seeing your friend's vacation pic and thinking, no way that beach is real. But good news, this didn't happen. People who got the interventions remain just as trusting of real images as the control group. Meaning we can teach skepticism just enough, without turning everyone into tinfoil hat detectives. Also worth noting, sharing intentions dropped for deepfakes in the visual group. People who saw examples were 5% less likely to share a deepfake. That's a small, but meaningful win in a world where virality is currency.
Toward a more resilient digital society.
So what can we take away from all this? You don't need a deep learning model to detect a deepfake. With just a bit of training, maybe a tweet, a post, a quick game, you can equip people with the skills to sniff out synthetic sleight of hand. Sure, AI is getting smarter, but so can we. The future of truth online may not belong to the machines who generate fakes or the ones that catch them, but to the humans in the middle. Armed with just enough knowledge to raise an eyebrow and ask, wait, is that thumb supposed to be there? This has been Byte of Truth. I'm Sébastien, reminding you that in a world of endless pixels, the real superpower is human discernment. If you enjoyed the episode, follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Drop a review, or share us with that friend who still thinks the Balenciaga Pope was a fashion statement. Until next time, keep your mind sharp and your fingers unmerged.